Hello, welcome to today's stream. We are going to be taking a tour of my island, Destiel, from my character Derek Hale on my new island of Beacon House. So, first we're going to do a couple of things that Derek needs to get done on the island, and then we're going to head out onto the dream world of Destiel and do a tour of that island. Hope you all are having a great day today. I know I enjoyed some sun earlier today, hence the red face. But it was nice to be able to sit outside and enjoy the weather. So, Celeste, you keep falling over. There you go. It looks like Mabel's back, so we'll go talk to Mabel and see what's up. We're also going to move Derek's house, so we have to find a good spot for that. So let's see what Mabel wants, and if she has anything good to sell. Derek Hale, you came at just the right time. There's something I'd like to ask for today. Sure, what's up? Ask you about a location for the store we're thinking of opening. All right, so finally Able Sisters, which means we'll be able to download the custom design patterns, and we'll be able to get started on that. Oh, I love that. Talking about opening a proper store right here on the island. Tom Nook, we had a great conversation. Had all the materials left over from building Nook's Cranny that I donated, and then now we just have to select an appropriate location. So let's do it. Mabel, I'm also excited. We would love to have your shop on the island. Yes, I will be our location scout. All right, construction kit for the tailors. Now let's think of where we should put it. I'm thinking we'll put it behind Nook's Cranny and then end up moving both of them at some point. So for now, we'll just stick it here. Maybe not. I don't love that. Maybe next to Nook's. Should we do it next to Nook's? Like a little shopping district here. Yeah. This is the spot. We probably will move it anyway, but you know, just to start out, this is a really cute space. Alright. Oh, that's so exciting. So we'll go back and talk to Mabel and tell her it's done. We did. We found a spot for the shop. Once we're all set up and everything, I hope you'll swing by and support my sister and me. We definitely will. Do want to see what's on sale. Maybe something cool for Derek. No. Okay. Lots of cute outfits, but nothing that really screams Derek Hale. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place Derek's house. I do have an idea in mind. I think my plan will be to take the back area here of the island and probably like get rid of these cliffs here and use the peninsula in this area here as the preserve. So I'm gonna, for now, stick Derek's house here. And then once we get terraforming and once we get all of that kind of stuff, we'll be more equipped to move it exactly where we want it. But for now, move it here. I did get pipes as well. I have a pipe in my house and now a pipe outside the house so that if I need to, I can get there quickly without having to run to and fro. So other than that, we're starting to place some things down around the island. So let's check in with Isabel and see how close we are to getting 3 stars, because I really just want the ability to terraform so that I can get moving on really designing the island and putting buildings where they go. So let's talk island evals, and then once we talk to Isabel, we'll go do our dream tour. Oh, 2-star rating. Okay, great. What do we need to get up to 3 stars? Ooh, it's like when a snow person is built just right. Well, I haven't built a snow person, but that's okay. Compared with the last report, more folks responded positively to the island scenery. Contribute how the island will be decorated to perfection. Okay, great. Oh, use some fencing, right. Okay. Some of our feedback mentioned there are too many island items. Yes, I know. It's because the house is not big enough for me to store the stuff that I have. So, all right, we're good. Let's go take a dream tour. I'm really excited to show you guys Destiel in all of its glory. It really was a labor of love for me. It was before I even realized that people were creating content with Animal Crossing. So I obviously didn't do any streaming or any videos of the creation of Destiel, but I'm really glad that the dream address gets saved and that you guys can, you know, see it that way. So, all right. So we are going to tour Destiel, and I will put the dream address on the screen once we get there. So if you want to tour it along with me, you absolutely can. Or if you want to go back and tour it later, that's fine too. I want a dream. Oh, revisiting will be as simple as asking. Good. How should I'd like to revisit a dream. That way I don't have to put the dream address in again. Yes, we're gonna go to Destiel. For those of you not familiar, Destiel is the ship name for Castiel and Dean from Supernatural, Dean Winchester and Castiel the Angel, both of whom are residents on Destiel. Along with myself, my character Samantha is on Destiel as well. So we will be visiting and getting to see those characters and the houses that I created for them, and really just the whole shebang. So very excited. Oh, here we are on beautiful Destiel. Thank you, Luna. You're now in a deep slumber, dreaming peacefully of an island named Destiel. We'll lay down in the bed when we are ready to wake up. Okay. So, this is resident services, but we're going to go down to the airport before we start the tour, just to kind of start from the beginning where you would if you were visiting. So, if you came to visit Destiel, here's the airport and my entrance. I did not create this flag. I found it in the download the custom design portal when I was searching for codes to put on the island. I really loved it, so I kept it and made it my flag. So I will be putting codes for this island in the comments once it converts from a live to a actual stream, or to a VOD, a video on demand, so you can look for the code for that if you're interested. So this is the entrance to the island. I was definitely going for like a natural, terraformed, like, almost forest core, but not quite theme here. And as you can see, there's a sign pointing up to a house to the right of resident services. So we'll just come up here. And this is the first of the 3 houses that are on the island. This is the bed and breakfast that is owned by Destiel and Dean. So the bed and breakfast we will see in a moment. It looks like Cass is up here. So let's see. Still beautiful, still Dean. He was gonna say still beautiful, still Dean Winchester, but didn't fit. So this is one of my favorite spots. This is like part on the right is part of the flyover and the entranceway, and here is just a hammock under the tree with some books, with Chief's house here in the background, and the pottery studio with the kiln and all of the different aroma pots, the pitcher, the big pot that Chief has made here in his pottery studio. You'll notice lots of bees, honeybees hanging around. Destiel loves bees and keeps bees in his apiary, which you'll see at the back of the island once we head that way. So we'll go inside and check out the B&B. And this is my favorite house on this island. It was the last house that I did, but it ended up being my favorite. And this room here, pardon me, dropping my Joy-Con. This room here is inspired by a build that I saw Consul Cato do. She was building a B&B, and so some of the elements that she used, I took and kind of made into my own. So I just really love the like cozy, homey, cluttered feel of this B&B entrance. So you have all of the keys to the different rooms behind the check-in desk, all of the awards that they've won, and then this little area here where you can grab some fruit, some donuts in the morning, get yourself some coffee or tea, some fruit water. You will see villager photos on the wall. Those are past and present villagers that have been on this island. A little reading nook and a cozy little fireplace area. So this is just like a nice check-in area with the luggage for anyone coming to the B&B. Now the first 3 rooms we're going to go to are all guest rooms for the B&B. So we'll take a look at this room here on the left first. And this is our antique bedroom. The antique bedroom is comfortable for guests who might want a nice romantic old world feel. We've got books and plants just to make it feel very homey. I love this antique bedroom. I think that this would be where I would stay if I was coming to this B&B. The robe on the wall for the guest use it is one of my favorite touches. So this is our antique room. Now we're going to go across the hall and we're going to check out the friends or kids room, as I like to call it, the green room. The green room is for travelers who have either a larger family or, you know, people who need their own single beds, sort of hostel type. So we have 2 single beds here and a bunk bed. Each room has its own set of towels that guests can use in the bathrooms, which you'll see a little bit later. So the green room has like a jungly vibe, just very soothing and calming for the green room. So that's the green bedroom. And now we're going to head to the last bedroom, which is our Imperial Getaway bedroom. So the Imperial Getaway bedroom was one of my favorite designs. I loved building this bedroom. It's not necessarily where I personally would stay, but it is very beautiful. I love all of the brown imperial furniture, the kimono stand, all of the cherry blossoms. Just makes it warm when it might otherwise seem a little cold and sterile. Same with the ivy and the bamboo decorations. It really just warms up the brown tones. And again, with the luggage and the towels, and just a really fun room to design, putting all of the different elements with the antique wardrobe, with the imperial stuff, with the bookcases and the bonsai shelf. Just, I loved mixing and matching that. So now we're going to head upstairs to our communal dining area. Also, one of my favorite parts of this build. I'll probably keep saying that a lot in this house, but this this is the communal dining area where guests can come, and there's a little sink over here for washing your hands. There is a toaster, a microwave, soup, and lots of dessert things, and a refrigerator to keep some food. So the B&B does include breakfast, but also has a space for you to come and eat communally and have lunch or dinner. I really loved the mixing of the mismatched chairs here, with the Turkey Day chair, the wedding chair, and the antique chair all kind of having that same brown tone but bringing a different architecture and feel to it. So that combined with the Turkey Day tables, I loved doing that. And then, sometimes you just want to come up and have coffee, read a book. So the little nook in the corner there for you to just enjoy your morning and kind of take it lazy. Have a lazy day. Again, more awards that the B&B has won, so that it's a reputable place for you to stay. You're not going to get any bed bugs or food poisoning. We really pride ourselves at Castile and Dean's on being an award-winning place to stay with your family. So then we'll head downstairs for the last room in this house. And this is the bathroom. So in our bathroom, we have individual toilet cubicles. We have individual sinks. There is a little sauna bath and some shower cubicles. We've got more robes and slippers. There's a place to do your ironing. Grab extra towels if you need them in these cabinets. So the goal of this bathroom was to just feel really warm and lush. I love the lushness of all the plants. Makes me feel really warm and cozy. So I love that. And that's the B&B. So we'll grab a little donut to go and head back out to the rest of the island. Let's see. All right. Our chief is here. So we'll take a little stroll down through the villager area here. We have Raymond and Leopold here on the front alley, and they each have their own little yards where they can go and hang out. Then we'll cut down the beach to our first little picnic area. I wanted Destiel to feel like a fun vacation getaway, hence the B&B. So there's lots of these little areas around on the beaches where we want to make sure that we're safe. So there's a lifeguard stand, but also that you can relax and have a good time, especially down here at our Tiki Bar. Tiki Bar has a place for us to sit, have some drinks, enjoy the sunshine. Check out the local wildlife. We've got some turtles. So it's really, really neat to see. And then here's the menu for our Tiki Bar. You can also use this as a place to get changed. I really love the Tiki Bar. You can get yourself a nice snow cone. Why, I forgot the word to that. No one will know. But yes, a snow cone or some coconut juice. Mixed drinks. We've got it all. So coming up the beach, we have our swing set in the back there, where you can swing on the beach rocks, or you can take a seat here and do a little bit of painting on our beach, or just hang out here at the beach bonfire. We love to toast some s'mores, get comfy, tell ghost stories, and really just enjoy ourselves at the bonfire. The rest of Villager Row here has Dobie, our resident grumpy old man, who just secretly in his heart loves when the kids come over and play basketball, so he leaves this out for them. And June, who just enjoys a good afternoon in her hammock and in the sunshine with her library books. So that's our villager area. The villagers are also close to the soccer field so that they can get in a nice game of soccer. And Doctor Who fans might notice that somebody is here visiting the island. You may find him wandering around, maybe not. And this is our resident service plaza where we woke up, which is right next to our farm area. So I love all of the items that, necessarily aren't meant to be farm items, but can be purposed that way. So this mum cushion looks like you're growing some cauliflower. The tree's bounty lamp says tomatoes. These beach balls are watermelons. So this is the farm that we created on Destiel. And we had to put a crate of potatoes on our farm for our Cato potato area. And that is right in front of our post office. So one of the first islands I ever went to and toured had a post office, and I thought it was such a cool idea that I wanted to create one on Destiel. So this is our post office. It's a very cluttered post office. They are very busy because we do have a lot of tourists coming in and out and sending things. But also our residents, their mailboxes are here and they can check them at the post office. So we've got our Amazon deliveries all here at our post office. Behind the post office is our second little farm. So this is just our pumpkin farm and our orchard. The orchard where residents of Destiel can come pick fruit and put it in the crates for shipment out of the island and to other islands, or take home to enjoy themselves. So that is our orchard and our secondary farm. We will come down the alleyway here behind the villager area and cross over to our campsite. Our campsite has a very loose and relaxed feel. You can come play music on the beach. You can, have a jam session together with your friends. On the guitar, we've got the bamboo block, the ocarina, and we can even play on the street piano. So while your friends are jamming out, you can also make some s'mores or enjoy a good book and some nice fruit. the campsite I wanted to make feel very lived in, very busy, like more than just one family could come and hang out at this campsite. But you always got to make sure that you put your trash out of the way so that no bears can get to it. So we should clean up this trash into that trash can. Also here in the campsite, we have our best friend, Wally. Love Disney, love Wally, and so needed to represent him somewhere here on our island. Leaving the campsite, we can hop across the river to our Able sisters. Our Able sisters are celebrating Pride for June. So we have our rainbow loom and our custom design clothing. Again, not made by me. I am not talented enough to do my own custom designs, but that's what the custom design portal is for, getting all of these great designs that people can display. So I gotta represent Philadelphia Eagles, E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. We have our hat here, our jersey over here, and just a nice little spot to sit and work on some projects. If we are helping out Mabel and Sable and Label. Bo, my baby, love him so much. He is probably my favorite villager. I was so happy to get him on my island. So glad he's here. So this bridge just leads back to where we were with the soccer tournament. Then we have our practicer of the mystic arts. Miss Cleo has her own little booth here on the island that leads up into our farmer's market. So our farmer's market has a cheesemonger where you can get cheese and all kinds of fresh bread from the bakery over here. So we've got pies and cakes, fruit tarts, and Harry Potter fans will see an ode to Harry here in the background that you can get Harry's birthday cake that Hagrid made. Again, not a design from me, but a design you can find in the custom design portal. And then we move on to our honey shop and apiary. So the apiary is out back of the honey shop, where you can get all of your fine goods, handmade honeys and lotions, all from our resident bee expert Cass. When he's not at the B&B, he's down here at the honey booth, talking to customers and really just emphasizing that we need to save our bees. Next to that is our flower shop. Again, more for our bees to pollinate and really just make sure that we are doing all we can for our winged friends here, the beautiful, majestic honeybee. The honeybees are in a great spot because they can come and sample nectar from our rainbow flower field with the wind turbines in the back. Green energy is really important along with saving the bees, so make sure that we have some green wind turbines and solar panels in the back to make sure that Destiel stays carbon neutral. When you come visit the farmer's market, you can come see Molly, who is another one of my favorites. She's not home, so she's wandering around here somewhere. But Molly has her very own fishing hole, loves to go fishing, and so set her up nicely with her spot here. Another villager on the island is Elvis. He is the cranky old lion that everyone loves. And he lives in his beautiful, ornate house next door to my finest creation, I think, my house here. So Derek gets out of the way. Really, this was inspired by a couple of different island tours that I saw. All of the inspiration links will be in the information of the video as well. But I knew that as soon as I saw a house like this, I wanted to join two of the houses together to make this one massive mansion. And it really lends itself well to exploration here. So let's check out my house. This is Samantha's house. And my house is just my house. This is what I would love to live in. So this is right off the bat my living room, with my villager photos here of my villager friends. Just a cozy area. I love to play board games, so knew that I needed a game out here because me and my friends would be over here all the time playing, and the pouch for the game pieces. But I also need a little spot to work and to really get stuff done, so that's why I have my tea out with my journal on my laptop. And then my workbench, just in case I need to do any DIY projects. Oh, why can't I turn on the TV? There we go. With the TV to watch and hang out and enjoy. So that's my living room. We'll head over into the kitchen. The kitchen was a really fun build because the rooms on the side are smaller, so I had to figure out how to get all of the stuff I wanted in this room. But I think I did a good job of being able to walk around and sit and eat and still, feel like a kitchen. So we have our crock pots over here cooking some delicious soup. Much needed espresso maker for our morning coffee. With our cups on the wall next to the espresso maker. Again, all of the custom design patterns will be in the descriptor in the next couple hours. We have our sink, our microwave, and our stove to cook our tea, a refrigerator. And I love to bake, so I needed to make sure that I had my KitchenAid stand mixer here. Otherwise, the bakery on Destiel would be severely lacking. So this is the kitchen. I also like to watch a little TV while I bake, so made sure that we had one in here that we could watch. Also the shelf for our handmade honeys. We shop at the farmer's market very often, so had to have that represented in my kitchen. We'll do the office last. So instead we'll go here to the right to my dressing room. This dressing room was inspired by a build that Katie on Cove did for her island. She wanted a place to be able to display custom designs that she was showcasing seasonally and swap them out, but I just loved the idea of a dressing area so much that I took it and ran with it. So this is where I come and get changed, where I can hang up the clothes that I really love to wear and be able to get inspired for what outfit I want to have on that day. So this is a really fun build. This wallpaper I never thought I would use ever, but it really brings the whole feel of the room together. So loved that. Thank you, Katie on Cove, for your inspiration. It was, really instrumental to the build of that room. So we will head downstairs. To my music room. I love music, although I am, anyone who's been on my streams previously will know that I am quite tone deaf. But I love to sing. I love playing music. Played the flute in high school in band, so I needed to make a music room for myself in my house with all of the cool instruments. Love, love, love being able to play the instruments in the house. All the bass and the guitar. And then, so this side is more of the electric side, the band side. And then this side is more of the classical orchestra side with the harp and the marimba and our saxophone. But we should always make sure we have our metronome going to keep time. So this is our music room. I really enjoyed using the wedding wall for a non-traditional wedding type room. The brown wedding wall is my favorite, so had to put that in here somewhere. So next we'll head up to my bedroom. And this is my bedroom. I would love it if my bedroom actually looked like this. It does not. It is always much messier. So as an ode to myself, actually, I put this sock here on the ground. If this was realistic, there would be so much more clutter and clothes all around the room, but I felt like I should try and showcase my best self. So the antique furniture pairs really well with the wooden furniture and with the imperial shelf. So just wanted a warm, relaxing, comforting, and like bright feel for my room, but also needed to make sure that I have my desk here so I can get some work done and my safe for all my valuables. So that is my room. Then last but not least, we have the office and guest bedroom in the back. Where you can groove out to my favorite KK, which is, I never remember the name of it. The KK Disco, I think? I guess you can't look at it. But so this is my office and guest bedroom. There's a spot for anyone visiting to sleep, but also all of my textbooks and books, place station to write a letter, and then all of the past villagers that I've had on Destiel and who have moved on are all on the wall here. Ooh, didn't mean to spoil the surprise, but we can go from here, from one room in our mansion to the other room in the mansion. So this is the top floor of Dean's entertainment center. So as well as the entertainment center, it is also our school on Destiel. So we do have a very small population on the island, but the kids can all come get a great education at our school. Dean is the teacher and teaches all grades, so he's got to have a variety of books and of science, but also some stuff for the younger kids to do during the day while they are at school. So I love the school build. There's so many cool school items that it just made sense to have a school as one of the rooms in our entertainment house. So all of the neat study posters, the periodic table, the constellations and the maps, all up here on the wall. So now we'll head downstairs to the main floor of Dean's, which is our diner. Everybody knows that Dean loves pie, so our diner made sure to have pie here for Dean, as well as a spot with some, you can share some coffee, donuts. This diner has it all. So The cafe wall is one of my favorite walls as well. It just really lends itself well to an eating and dining space. So this was a fun build for me to do as well. Moving on, in our entertainment center, you can come to our sewing lounge. Our sewing lounge is where Mabel, Sable, and Label can come to get a break from being in the shop and just relax in our sewing room. They also teach sewing classes here for visitors to the island. So if you're staying at the B&B, you can come up to the entertainment center for some sewing classes with Mabel, Sable, and Label. Our sewing room also features some of the designs from the island and designs from other islands. So we have some custom designs here as well as some clothes made in-house. If you're on vacation on Destiel and you're worried about keeping your figure with all of the delicious foods here at the diner, you can head on over to our gym. We do have a full working gym here on Destiel in our entertainment center. So whether you like boxing with the speed bag, or running on the treadmill, using the bike, or maybe throwing some tires around or using the exercise balls, we have it all. We've got free weights, we've got kettlebells, and this is really a showcase of our island's love for their teams, as well as a place for you to get in your good workout. Once you've worked out, your muscles are all sore, you're ready to do a little bit more relaxing, you can head on through the diner to the right and you can check out the Destiel Spa. The Destiel Spa evokes more lush greenery, soothing feelings. You can head into the whirlpool tub for a steam, or you can come in here for a couples massage, where we have trained experts to give you the relaxing massage that your sore muscles need from their intense workout. I love the feeling of that spa. It's so soothing. I just kind of want to lay in there and listen to the music and the shower just rain down. It really puts me in like a zen feeling. The last room in our entertainment center might be the most fun room. This is our nighttime arcade, so you can come play some table tennis, play some billiards. We've got slot machines, pinball. You can get a snack from our vending machine. You can play some darts. You can grab some popcorn, and then you can just sit and relax and take in the ambience of our neon starry arcade. This was a fun build as well. Putting all the entertainment stuff in the same area. So this was great. So that is our entertainment center. Now there's a few more key spots on this island that I want to highlight. Our sunken waterfall next to the mansion, as well as the library cafe that overlooks the sunken waterfall. You can check out some books, you can do some homework, play chess with your friends. Or you can come up here and grab a coffee and some donuts at our in-house Starbucks. Get a drink from the vending machine, get your glass frappuccino, or come with your friends and work on a group project. There's lots of things to do here at the Destiel Library Cafe. If you're feeling less like studying and more like meditating, you can come up to our Zen garden, where you can collect some bamboo. You can sit and meditate in our rock garden. You can just listen to the waves and the breeze, and really just enjoy your time and zenning out. So we're going to backtrack just a little bit because I want to show you our log bridge over the orchard and Maple's house. So Maple lives up here in the log bridge treehouse. She loves nature, so I thought I'd give her a peaceful place where she could be away from everyone else and really just enjoy her own little Zen bridge and her treehouse. Treehouse area. So that was Maple's house. And now we're gonna head down our secret path to our secret beach, where we find me. Hi! Destiel is canon. Yes, it is Samantha. So this is our secret beach with our secret entrance down back below behind the house. This is where Red comes to sell those lovely real and fake paintings and statues. But it also lets us come back behind the sunken waterfall, behind the Destiel Library, and emerge at Dean and Cass's wedding. So Derek here is going to be one of the guests at the wedding. I love the wedding items, but really didn't know what to do with them. And so figured, why not give Dean and Cass the wedding that they deserve? So our two happy grooms at their beachside wedding. And you can come back down the beach. Wanted to make the wedding area a little bit closed off from this residential beach area where you can come have a picnic, toast some s'mores, enjoy the water. Another little picnic area here on the beach. Brings us to our wedding reception area. So no wedding is complete without a reception, and no wedding of Dean's is complete without pie. So overlooking the museum, Dean and Castiel's guests get to hang out, eat, enjoy, and dance. But up here, also by the wedding reception, is Freckles' house. Yes, Freckles. Eoa is something that's from the Spanish dub of Supernatural. Spoiler alert here for those that have not seen Supernatural. Castiel, in the third to last episode, confesses his love for Dean, that he's loved him all along, and that's why he loves humanity. And in the English-speaking version that aired in the United States, Dean doesn't really say anything back. He says, "Don't do this, Cass," and then Cass sacrifices himself to save Dean's life. In the Spanish dub version, Dean responds with "Eoa ti, Cass," which is an IU, Cass. So that's why those of us that ship Destiel we'll say Destiel is canon because in Spanish, Destiel is canon. Cass confessed his love for Dean, and Dean said, "And I you, Cass." So that's what all of my villagers say. Well, it looks like Dean is making an appearance. Hi there, Dean. So Dean says Eoati Cass because he loves Cass like Cass loves him. They've both sacrificed themselves so many times for each other. I thought it only fitting that they deserve to have their happy ending here on Destiel. We'll keep going over here to Beau's house. Beau is my favorite villager, so he deserved, in my opinion, this place of prominence here on this little peninsula. Beau has his outdoor reading area to hang out with the butterflies, a fire pit. He loves his snacks, so we want to make sure that Beau has a place to cook his snacks and his s'mores on his own. So that is Beau's area. We'll come back down past the wedding reception. Oh no, you know what? We'll go this way. So there's just a lot of little picnic areas on the island, places for guests to come and find a little spot of solitude that they can enjoy. Really take in the beauty of the nature around Destiel. So lots of little picnic spots with books and tea, places to relax. And then we come down here to the playground for the children. So there's so much to see and do on this playground here. From riding the horses to climbing on the gym, drawing with chalk, building with blocks, and then of course no playground is complete without a place for the parents to sit and watch and not participate, so I had to make sure that that was here, along with our vending machines so that the kids can have a snack. And here's a family picnic area up here, where parents can take a break with their kids, have some lunch, and relax. We'll head back down to the other part of the beach here. Again, just another place for families to come, couples to relax, have a picnic, play some games, a little paddling pool for our toddlers, another little picnic area, and then my absolute favorite view on my island are these two diagonal bridges. So this is just such a moment for me. It is my favorite aesthetic. It's everything. The waterfalls in the background, the double bridge, all of the trees, just really just beautiful. So we come over the bridge and we'll come over here to Nook's. Nook's Cranny. They constantly get shipments in, so there's just always stuff here. And then Timmy and Tommy ride their bikes here to work every day, so they have to have a place to park them. We've got more of a beach picnic area with a cute little reading spot, as well as the lifeguard to make sure everyone's being safe, and my pier with a spot for reading and fishing. I would love to just hang out here all day. This is very much my relaxing spot on my island. If you don't want to sit in the chair, you can come down here and you can sit on the swinging bench and really just enjoy the sunshine while your partner or friend or grandpa fishes off the pier. That brings us to our little laundry area. Gotta have a place to hang dry your clothes. They just smell so clean and fresh when you hang dry them. So I wanted to have that possibility on the island. And then our second little fishing area that you can cast some fish, or cast some rods, catch some fish, and then either dry them out or hold them for eating later. And then that brings us back to our museum, which you could see that the wedding reception overlooks. But another one of my favorite views is this view of my museum. We really just appreciate art on Destiel, and there's no better art than the statue of David. So that's why he flanks the museum along with the moons. Just really, I love a good symmetrical moment. I'm very much for asymmetry in most places, but sometimes you just gotta have that good symmetrical moment. Down from the museum is the museum cafe, where you can come and you can get sushi, you can get ramen, you can get yourself a coffee, even a wood-fired pizza. So you can hang out, take notes about what you saw in the museum, you can eat some delicious food, and really just relax and enjoy yourself after a day at the museum. Here we have another little painting spot with another just beautiful double bridge moment. Those really are my favorites, if you couldn't tell. And here in the corner, our little rabbit friend coming out from his hidey hole. Really just makes Destiel fun and unique, I think. And now we're back to the picnic area, and we're back to our resident services. We've seen pretty much the whole island at this point. I would love if you dropped some comments, dropped some likes, subscribe if you'd like to see more of my island builds. That's what I'm doing with Beacon Hills, is I'll be setting up an island like this one to ultimately have a dream address to tour. And I'm very proud of this island. I love all of the different aspects of it, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to tour it with me. We'll head back to Beacon Hills. And thanks again.